Welcome to the State Champions Invitational presented by Geico. We are at Doyle Gymnasium in the Straz Family Fieldhouse at Berkeley Prep in Tampa, Florida. Today, the Quakers of Sidwell Friends from D.C. they try to cap off their undefeated season against Lake Highland Prep from Orlando. Here is how we got here. Lake Highland Prep, the Woodward Academy lost 3 games all year, 2 of them were to Lake Highland Prep. They will take on Sidwell Friends here in a matter of moments. Matt Schick, Brooke Weisbrod. It's the inaugural edition of this event. You know it's only going to grow from here. 4 teams this year on the girls' side, all state champs, and all trying to test themselves one final time as they close out their high school season.
Well, no matter what, this is the last game of the high school season right here. So why not, if you're Sidwell, end it undefeated at 30-0, the #1 team in the country with a state championship and now 1 here. But how about Lake Highland Prep? What they did yesterday was 7 players on the bench. They're going to have to dig deep, find their legs, but this is going to be a competitive game.
The #1 team in the nation, headlined by the #2 player in the nation. She is Kiki Rice, McDonald's All-American Naismith Player of the Year. Headed to UCLA, but before that, going to put the finishing touches on her high school career. 3 assists shy of a triple-double yesterday.
Yeah, I talked to Tamika Dudley about that. She said, oh, I didn't know. I would have left her in. Well, we'll see. She's probably on triple-double watch again today. Her court awareness is incredible. Yes, she has the skill set to play at the next level and will do so at UCLA. But I just love how she manages the game. And for Lake Highland Prep, this team does it through hustle. Sierra Godbolt was out there doing her thing. The balance of Lexi Blue from the outside. This is a team that's going to fight as hard as they can to get this championship.
20 assists on 30 made field goals yesterday for Lake Highland Prep, a team that was only able to dress 7 players yesterday. And again today, it's going to be a very short-handed bunch. It didn't bother them yesterday. We'll see if they get off to a good start today. And a good start is what Sidwell Friends got off to yesterday, holding Centennial out of Nevada to just 10 first half points. Sidwell Friends in their lineup, Kiki Rice, Jaden Donovan, the top 10 players in the junior class. Lake Highland Prep in all black with white writing and white numerals. Sidwell Friends, white jerseys, red numeral.
Yeah, if you wore red and black today, you're good. You cheer for both teams. I'm curious to see how the pace goes, right? So right now we got a good methodical pace, a start, some patience from Lake Highland Prep.
3 on the shot clock. Yeah. Nyla Harris going to have to get that shot off, and almost like a punt on the first possession.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. And Lake Highland Prep was talking about the speed that they might have to face. You see the starting 5. You're going to see these players quite a bit today. Nyla Harris headed to Louisville. She's dynamic. Alicia Carter, what she did yesterday, Sierra Godbolt, these ladies have played tough basketball.
They played really good defense as well and force a little turnover there. That was Camilla DePool, who was terrific on the defensive end yesterday.
She played so tough and then hit some big shots as well. And you got to find that defensive presence, hit some big shots, and knowing these ladies are teenagers, 13 to 17 years old, doing it on the big stage.
One of the top 5 in the sophomore class, that is Kendall Dudley, daughter of the head coach Tamika Dudley, and getting the Quakers on the board.
Kendall Dudley, by the time she's a senior, maybe by the time she's a junior, will have her choice of anywhere she wants to go in the country.
Quick passing again, and that's Jaden Donovan, number 10 in the junior class. And just like yesterday, here they come, forcing turnovers. And that was something, talked to Al Honor, the head coach of Lake Highland Prep before the game, just said limit their transition, limit the turnovers here in this game. Well, points off turnovers, big hits for the Quakers early.
It was, and Tamika Dudley likes to start her team off in a press, even if it's just for the first 2 or 3 minutes, to get them involved in the game, get their legs. You want to be able to defend and get that intensity, and I think that's really where it comes from.
Alicia Carter. 2 on the shot clock again. Look at this defense. They don't know it. And another shot clock violation for Tamika Dudley's Quakers. Their team again, 2A champions in the state there for DC. Did not play back in 2021, but she came on board for multiple reasons, but one of them was she knew she had some stars coming, and also being able to coach her daughter in a great academic institution like Sidwell Friends. Going the other way. Left-handed layup, no good there from Lexi Blue. Left hand, no good. That was Dudley. Ball on the ground, should have a jump ball. And possession arrow will go to Lake Highland Prep, coached by Al Honor in his 11th season with the Highlanders. Retired Air Force communications officer, served for 23 years before retiring. Was a college baseball player at Santa Fe College in Gainesville. His basketball was always his true love. He said he wasn't big enough, fast enough, or good enough to play college basketball. You know, his son, Nick, plays at Clemson. He recently entered the transfer portal, but a very good player for the Tigers.
Had a chance to see Nick play a couple times this year at Clemson, and a huge difference maker off the bench, and love his attitude. But yeah, his dad, Al's done a great job. 5 state titles.
Look at this press. Gonna make them work. Here's Carter. Now a little 2-on-1. That shot too firm off the glass, and you can see down at the other end, Leah Harmon was calling for that basketball. They are just out on the break, ready to get some transition points. Yeah,
between Kiki Rice, number 1, Leah Harmon, number 42, you've got a terrific backcourt, and then that lady right there, 0-0. Jaden Donovan can pull up, was grabbing the rim in warm-ups, so she did promise us a dunk yesterday. We'll see what we got.
Lexi Blue puts that one off the glass and in, and the Highlanders are on the board. Uncommitted prospect, sophomore with offers from Maryland, Florida, Ohio State, Miami. Lexi Blue came in as a freshman, and Al Honor said she probably got the most offers of anybody, and her talent is certainly on par with her recruitment.
She's got a bright future. She can run the point, but she's a wing player. A little bit of everything for Lexi Blue, number 4.
Nyla Harris pushing it, but intercepted there by Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice going the other end, tipped by Carter, and off of the fingertips of Kaya Miller, and that will be Highlanders basketball.
So Kiki Rice, this is the thing she does so well. Look at how much vision she has in the floor, and good job by Lake Highland Prep to be aware of that, knowing how good of a passer she is. She's somebody with her eyes on the rim almost at all times. Good pull-up.
Lexi Blue averages 11 a game, had 17 yesterday, along with 9 rebounds and 3 assists in the win over Woodward. She's got all 4 of the team's points. Some shot, you know, they'll give her that. Kendall Dudley, and she'll take that. But if you're looking at the pace right now, this is probably what Al Honor would have hoped to see.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, with just 7 players, you hope that it's not pressing all game long and having to do a fast break situation. But the matchup between the deuces, right there, Kendall Dudley getting herself a steal.
Number 2-2 with another 2.
She's really good. And this is a sophomore. I mean, I really can't stress it enough. Daughter of a coach, and so she understands what it means to be coached hard, to be that glue player. And that's really what it does. She connects everybody with her skill set, with her energy, her attitude. You can see why South Carolina's already offered her. A lot of people want her.
She's got 6 of the team's 8 points. There's Nyla Harris getting on the board here.
She's
a double-double yesterday. Dudley for 3. That one short. Trying to get her own rebound, and she's going to foul. Sidwell Friends, 29-0 on the season. They're going to have to work for this one in the State Champs Invite.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
I actually think I'm an introvert, too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
It's beautiful out here.
Sure is. And I earn 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase with Chase Freedom Unlimited. That means that I earn 5% on our rental car, I earn 5% on our cabin. I mean, come on. Hello, cash back!
Hello, Kevin Hart.
I'm scared. In a good way. I'm lying. Let's get inside. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pods Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist until it clicks. Tide Pods Child Guard Packaging.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for McDonald's, that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive.
Matt Chickbrook, Weisbro, that is the trophy that they're playing for. State Champions Invitational. There's a little highlight package of how they got here. Lake Highland Prep taking down state champs out of Georgia, Woodward Academy for the second time this season. And Sidwell Friends, no issues yesterday with Centennial. Centennial came a long way here from Nevada and scored just 10 points in the first half, 20 in the second half. And it was 19-7 after the first quarter here, 2:43 to go. Lake Highland Prep, you knew they would be here to fight, even as shorthanded as they are. Just 7 players suited up, but Al Honor's club, they watched the game yesterday on TV. They watched a little bit of Sidwell Friends and said, look, if we can just limit the turnovers, limit some of Sidwell Friends' transition buckets and fast break opportunities, we're going to be in this thing.
Yeah, Lake Highland Prep didn't turn the ball over much yesterday, just 12 times compared to 20 assists. Sierra Godbolt with 9 of those, so she was instrumental in getting them to where they needed to be. Sidwell Friends forced Centennial into 32 turnovers. I don't know if I've ever seen anything that high.
Rivera, three-point shooter on the floor. That one was an air ball. Here comes Kiki Rice. The UCLA signee trying to make something happen, but rejected there. That was Nyla Harris, the Louisville signee at the rim.
Great defense by Lake Highland Prep. They stayed in front of her. Kiki's got a lot of moves in her bag.
Bad pass there from Blue to a cutting Godbolt.
Great
what
pass.
A nice pass. That reverse lay-in, no good. And it's going the other way, nearly a Sports Center top 10.
Yeah, I'd say so. Jaden Donovan trying to find that spin, though. But let's take a look at this bounce pass. This is next level right here. Watch Kiki Rice, read the defense. Little look away, right, little look away to the left. The bounce pass to lead Donovan.
Three-pointer. That one is good. That's Alicia Carter, who had a scary injury yesterday. Knee kind of buckled on a play, missed about a minute, came back in, asked our coach Al Honor, what'd you think when that injury happened? Thought she might be out. He said, we're about ready to pack our bags and go home.
Oh, good thing.
Thankfully, she was okay, and showing no worse for wear with the three, and Lake Highland Prep's first lead of the day.
Yeah, put some ice on it. It was actually on the ankle, and she ended up playing 31 minutes yesterday.
Kiki Rice for three. Rebound, put back, no good. That was Emmy Marshall. Lake Highland Prep pushing the basketball. This is Lexi Blue. Rivera, she will not shy away from taking that three.
I saw her walking back in the hotel yesterday. I looked at her and said, okay, range. I didn't know you had it like that.
Did she shoot it from the lobby when you were there?
she did that, you know, the okay sign with the three and just pointed at her tempo. I'm like, I see you. I get it.
Lexi Blue, that is a heave, and that one off the glass. Nyla Harris tried to corral, goes out of bounds. Nyla Harris, Louisville signee, leading the team in points, rebounds, and blocks this season. Really matured and developed into a heck of a player for Lake Highland Prep. Tough shot goes in, Alicia Carter. She's got 5.
She's also got 10+ offers, some of them coming from Memphis, Florida Gulf Coast. Played really well in this tournament. Her offer situation might continue to grow. She keeps that up.
Sidwell Friends, 29-0 on the season. Kiki Rice, that shot no good. Rebound, Dudley.
Kendall Dudley could end up having, you know, a 2010 kind of game. That's who she is. And she also takes on the other team's best offensive player. You see her guarding Nyla Harris, who's 6'2". Yesterday, she guarded the point guard.
3 on the clock, nearly a turnover, but a foul there from Leah Harmon as Lake Highland Prep was holding for 1 at the end of the first quarter. Sidwell Friends, 10 points.
Yeah.
10 points here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Lake Highland Prep, they knew they were in for it, but they wanted to slow the pace down.
And their shot rejected there at the buzzer by Harmon, but boy, Lake Highland Prep with a 1-point lead here at the end of the first quarter. So far, so good for Al Honors Club. And it's Kendall Dudley doing her thing. Jaden Donovan, Kiki Rice still trying to get going. Alicia Carter making things happen for the Highlanders here in Tampa.
There's a moment when we find our stride, and tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pods Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist until it clicks. Tide Pods Child Guard.
Fan at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
Why pay over $100 a month for cable when it's half the cost for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't beat. Try free at FuboTV.com.
I never imagined this is where my career would take me. The challenges I'd face, and the feeling you get when you overcome them. Buying a house is no different. It's better with a winning team in your corner. That's why I chose HomeLight. HomeLight connected me with the absolute best agents to help me find the home of my dreams at an amazing price and on my terms.
HomeLight does it on my terms, and best of all, it's simple and free. Get started today at HomeLight.com.
The State Champions Invitational is presented by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. Some sights from the week that was and the week that is here at the State Champions Invitational, the inaugural edition. Lake Highland Prep out of Orlando with a 1-point lead here at undefeated Sidwell Friends. How about the Highlanders from Lake Highland Prep in Orlando for a state champs? Again, you got to be a state champ to compete in this event. They got the wins over Woodward Academy, Hoover, and Bearden throughout the season. 3 consecutive state titles, 9 consecutive district titles. Al Honor has certainly built a good program.
Yeah, he really has, and that's what it takes. And to do it at the high school level, it takes a lot of dedication and consistency and commitment to building players, to building their skill sets and the chemistry. The high school game today compared to 5-10 years ago, it is so much better. And I give these ladies a lot of credit for getting themselves in the gym, you know, watching the college players do it, watching the WNBA players do it. And they just got excited and motivated. And that's the player you're going to see at the college level. My guess is probably at the WNBA level as well, Kendall Dudley.
She's got 10 of the team's 12 points so far.
Jeez. Yeah, let's take charge of this game. That's what you get, the 3-headed monster. Okay, Kiki, I didn't know you had that one. No.
Kiki with the rejection. Woo. Here come the Quakers. Harmon tries to dish that one off. No, Rivera with the steal. Nearly stolen back the other way. It is. Oh, no, look, pass. Nearly goes out of bounds. Here's Harmon. Dudley again. That should be an over the back, and it is. That'll be on Kaya Miller. But Kiki Rice, she can do it all.
What a great box out as well. But watch this block by Kiki Rice. Good timing and elevation, and doing it, you know, keeping that separation from the body so she doesn't get called for a foul. Those are the little things, again, the nuances that make her the player of the year in the country. That's why she's got it.
Carter trying to float that one up a little high off the glass. Nyla Harris, no.
And you got to finish those.
There they go, pushing again. Good transition defense from Rivera. Harmon tries to get by her. Nearly a tip back, putback. Harris, the Louisville signee, with the rebound. You can tell that the pace is so much different for Lake Highland Prep than it was yesterday. They wanted to get out and push against Woodward yesterday. Here it's, hey, we watched Sidwell Friends on TV yesterday. We saw they want to push. We're going to slow it down.
You wonder what the condition of their legs are, if they were tired. You'd imagine as a championship game, you're going to be all right. That's going to be a blocking foul on Kaya Miller.
For Miller, that is her second personal foul.
Championship team, a state championship team, knows how to adjust, whether it's pace or who's got the hot hand, what they need to do defensively. You can't just have one system of play and win every single game. It's not going to happen.
Shot from the corner, way short. Here comes Leah Harwood, pushing that one ahead. This is Ava Greger. Off glass, no good. Rebound here, Donovan, and the foul.
It is so hard to keep Sidwell Friends off the glass. You've got so many willing rebounders and active players who are going after every shot, second and third looks. If you're Lake Highland Prep, you can't miss a box out. And that's a tough go. Sierra Godbold at 5'7", trying to block out one of the best players in the country right now as a junior, Jaden Donovan.
5 points there for Donovan. Now a 4-point lead for Sidwell Friends. 5-0 run here to start the quarter. The Sidwell Friends team. Rivera likes that three and hits that three. If she is on the floor, she may take the shot.
Yeah, no logo is safe.
Kiki Rice moving to the hoop. Little bounce pass, Dudley. No, and a foul. Oh, she's so quick to the rim, and then she draws so much attention, and she's around so much talent.
And you see she makes the right play, the simple play, the easy play. But it's not easy to read. And her mentality, again, is one of the things that separates her is how she sees the game 1 or 2 passes ahead so that she knows, okay, defense coming toward me, I'm just going to react, get it over to Dudley, and let her finish the shot.
Dudley had 8 points, 9 rebounds in yesterday's win over Centennial. Today, 10 points. The rest of the team is 5, but she will be called on to do whatever she needs to do to get a win, but 0 for 2 from the free throw line for the coach's daughter.
And her shot will continue to get better. She's a post player, but can do the 1 through 5 positionless basketball. That's what you're seeing more on the girls' level, is that the skill set is there, that the bigs, I mean, I've seen so many stretch fours this year, Matt, that can do it all.
Harmon and got caught a little bit. That's something that Lake Highland Prep is doing a good job of, that transition defense. They wanted to slow that down, and Al Honors saying they want to control their slashing to the basket. They're right there in the lanes. One
thing that Leah Harmon can do differently that will help her game is not try to drive so deep in the post before she makes a decision. A lot of times the defense will be right on her, and then she's, oh, I got to pass it. When you watch Kiki Rice, she does that just 2 steps before the defense gets there.
See Rivera, she was out there, she drew the attention because they know she can shoot. Then they grab the basketball and get the jump ball. Possession arrow stays. Rivera, one of the best shooters in the country, according to her head coach. Pretty good class at 2024 sophomore.
Nyla Harris going to work up against Kendall Dudley.
22 versus 22. That's senior versus sophomore. Here's Rivera. She's open.
Uh-oh. She loves that spot, though. At the wing.
That's a good shot for her.
Yeah.
Look at Godbold. Repaired ACL and everything, going up against the number 2 player in the country. Dudley tries to do a little finger roll up there. That's pretty impressive.
Big movements, right? I mean, it was a spin move and almost back to the left hand. She's equally skilled with her right and her left hand, taking some direction. Head coach and mom, Tamika Dudley.
Offers from Notre Dame, South Carolina, Arizona, to name a few.
Well, in 2 years, you'll be able to name them all. But you got the best of the best right there. But it's more about the system and what she wants to do academically. That's also very important to her. So it's not just, according to Tamika Dudley, when we talk to her, it's not about pursuing a national championship. It's about pursuing where is going to be a great fit for her in terms of system and academics.
And Nyla Harris now on the bench, the Louisville signee, with 2 fouls. We'll see how that changes some things here for Lake Highland Prep. And a moving streak. Sidwell Friends and Kiki Rice will have the basketball. Final 4 minutes of the first half coming up.
3 roommates. 2 packs of Ben's Original Jasmine Rice. 1, 2, 3 social feeds. 3 real-life BFFs. We're all original recipes.
Better ingredients, better pizza means that every bite of this slice just keeps getting better. From the first bite to the dunk. And just when you're thinking this slice can't get any better, you get to that epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese.
Meet Brett from Apartment 2B. He's not letting an overdraft alert get him stressed. He knows he's covered with 0 overdraft fees when he overdraws his account by $50 or less. Overdraft Assist from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works. This stuff works down to the root, so weeds don't come back. This stuff works without hurting your back. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pod's Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist until it clicks. Tide Pod's Child Guard Packaging.
DQ is taking your taste buds for a ride with the new Signature Stack Burger menu, featuring 5 mouth-wowing cheeseburgers, like the loaded A1 Stack Burger and the spicy Flamethrower Stack Burger. Try the new DQ Signature Stack Burger menu today. DQ, happy tastes good.
Magic, Brooke Weisbrod, Kendall Dudley, top 5 player in the sophomore class, showing why already in double figures.
This skill set is truly unbelievable for Kendall Dudley at 6'2", just a sophomore, ranked number 4 in the sophomore class, according to ESPN. Can play positions 1 through 5, can guard positions 1 through 5. Working on her outside shot. But mom knows what kind of player she's got in her daughter. She's been around for a long time and was a player herself, so she knows the talent that lies ahead for Miss Dudley.
That's pretty cool there. I asked her, what's it like to coach your daughter? She said, actually, it's pretty easy. I know what a lot of coaches say, it can be a challenge. She said, it's easy because she's an extension of me on the floor. I emphasize intangibles, and she brings all of that when it comes to work ethic, selflessness. Says it's just easy to coach her. And you know what? When you're 29-0, that's also fun, too.
So she's like, I just want to thank me for being me. But she's like, I let Kendall do her thing. And Kendall, is just incredibly mature and the glue for this team. I love how vocal she is. Tamika said that's not something she's always been like, but certainly has developed that as the years have gone on. She's got more comfortable. The vocal players, they make the game easy for everybody.
There she is again. Dudley for 3. She is 6 of 11 from the floor. The rest of the team 2 of 12. She's doing it all.
Yeah, she's picking it up. Between her, Jaden Donovan, and Kiki Rice, you've got 3 players, high Division I players who can step up. Nice pass.
Nice
the others
feed
aren't.
inside to Camilla DePool from Lexi Blue. Highland Prep had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter, but right now you just get the sense that the Quakers are about ready to bust out here.
Yeah, you feel a run coming on, but I love the defense from Lake Highland Prep. They're slowing them down in transition, and then they're bodying up once they get the half-court and quarter-court. They're not afraid at all.
See Blue, kick out, Carter. One off the heel. Godbolt rebound, off the glass it is. Sierra Godbolt just 14 months out of ACL surgery. That's why she's wearing the brace. She's on the board with her first bucket.
I love her game, I love her attitude, and the fact that college coaches and recruiting dropped off after her ACL is disappointing. But I think she's going to restart that conversation after this weekend.
Rivera. Traffic behind her. And she's giving some instructions there to fellow sophomore Lexi Blue.
Is that what we call them?
I think instructions, yes.
That's hey, you gotta let me know somebody's coming up behind it. But something to improve on, a little court awareness. You dribble the ball up the sideline, you want to be able to have your head on a swivel a bit. Know who's coming up behind you.
Carter. Strong rebound there. Here's Kiki Rice pushing. She's got Amy Marshall to her left. Rice, tough shot. Rice hasn't been able to get going, but she's got some teammates that can help her out. Second chance, third chance. Here's Donovan inside, going to get the foul. That's going to be on Camilla DePool. And you can see what Sidwell Friends is doing. Nyla Harris on the bench, Louisville signee with 2 fouls, and they're just getting that ball inside.
Go inside, no doubt. And that's a tough matchup for Camilla DePool, 5'7".
And as we said, coach acknowledges that. Let's get Nyla Harris back into the ball game.
She's going to have to really dig deep because there's not much time that she can rest. They already have a short bench, and you don't have a lot of height. So at 6'2", she's vital to this team's success.
Protect that paint area.
That's a shot you want.
Dudley misfires. Harris falls to the deck. Yeah, give her that shot all day.
Yeah, you hope for an outside shot to Lake Highland Prep.
Three-point game, Sidwell Friends. 29-0 on the season. Only one game has been decided by fewer than 10 points for Sidwell Friends this year. It's a 3-point game right now. Short clock. That one is rejected, and a good one there from Emmy Marshall. Here comes Jaden Donovan, pushing the pace, getting the finger roll.
Finger roll, come on. Jaden Donovan making it look easy.
Top 10 player in the junior class. She's got 9. And the Quakers force Lake Highland Prep to take a timeout.
That's a smart timeout. Al Honor knows you got a minute here. Sidwell Friends could go on another 5-0 run. Lake Highland Prep trying to find their way into the paint, but that is a denial from Emmy Marshall. But this is beautiful. Oh, I like that so much.
Now we got some more basketball coming your way. Sunday, tomorrow, the final day of the NBA regular season. Playoff seeding still on the line. You got the Pacers battling KD, Kyrie, and the Nets. 3:30 Eastern on ESPN and the app. NBA Countdown 3 Eastern. And those current standings in the East, the Nets clinch a 7.
They've got to get it together.
Yeah, they do. Cavs need a win to guarantee at least an 8 seed as well. So a lot on the line. Right now we got the numbers 1 and 2 seeds here in the State Champions Invitational on the girls' side. And a 5-point game in the final minute. Free ball, Rivera. Harris draws the foul. That should be on Dudley. And it is. That's interesting. You look at the box score. Lake Highland Prep yesterday was so balanced. Every one of their players was scoring. And they're doing that again today. All 6 players that have hit the court have scored. For Sidwell Friends, 23 points from 2 players.
Yeah, that is surprising. Sidwell is such a, they share the basketball. That's their philosophy. They've gotten good shots. They just haven't fallen. Kiki Rice 0 for 5, but she's not gonna panic about that.
5-second differential with the shot and the game clock.
Kiki Rice will set up her teammates. She's, not worried about her point production. She's worried about getting the W.
3 assists shy of a triple-double yesterday. Looking for her first points today. Blue looking inside. Here's Harris, Louisville signee. Oh, and a foul on Emmy Marshall.
You have to establish your inside game so that you can continue to get outside shots. Bree Rivera, their 3-point shooter, but Nyla Harris at 6'2". You want to keep feeding her, get her the touches, draw the defense inside, get to the free throw line. Got to convert, though.
Love the story about Nyla Harris, who started playing basketball in the 6th grade. Coach said she was going to do dance. She was going to be wanted to get into dance, and Coach Honor said, you're too tall to be dancing. I'm putting you at center. Come play some basketball.
How about the big dance? That's a good dance.
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Louisville, they're there this year.
They're there every year.
That's right.
Final 4 threat always.
2 points, 9 rebounds for Nyla Harris. They'll hold for 1. Try and go to the locker room just down one possession. Carter working, navigating, giving it to Rivera. 2 on the shot clock. Blue's got to put it up. She does, left hand. No good. Well, yesterday, it was all Sidwell Friends. The game was essentially decided against Centennial. But we got a good one here.
Yes, we do.
Lake Highland Prep hanging in there. It's a 5-point game in the State Champions Invitational. Sidwell Friends trying to cap off an undefeated season in Tampa.
You guys ever tried one of these bars made over at Right Twix?
Why? Our special cookie is cascaded with caramel and cloaked in chocolate.
Never wondered?
Try both. Pick a side. Twix.
To the people who reach into a carton of warm, crispy, golden, perfectly salted McDonald's world-famous fries and return with just one. Who are you, and how do you do that? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
There's a moment when we find our stride, and tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
Does daily stress leave you feeling out of sync? New Dove Men's Stress Relief Body Wash with a plant-based adaptogen helps alleviate stress on skin so you can get back in sync. New Dove Men, a restorative shower for body and mind.
America, I got you.
We told Reggie Miller Wendy's will give away our amazing breakfast biscuits for $1 for every bucket he makes.
No look.
Truth is, we were gonna do it anyhow.
Want a better biscuit for $1? Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pods Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist until it clicks. Tide Pods Child Guard Packaging.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm a software engineer. But in my mind, I'm a professional boxer. That's why I only train with Beachbody super trainer Joel Freeman. Doing his 10-round workout on Beachbody puts you right there in the ring. You build speed, agility. I get ripped right at home. Jab and cross, uppercut and hook. You know, it's fun.
Stay with it! Come on! Knock him out!
And if that's what it takes to stay in fighting shape, then I'm all in.
Try 10 rounds by Beachbody free for 14 days.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. UFC 273, exclusively on ESPN+. 2 title fights, headline a stacked night. Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie, and Sterling versus God. New subscribers get UFC 273 and a year of ESPN Plus for only $99.98. Buy it on ESPNplus.com/PPP.
Welcome back to halftime here in Tampa as we're watching the girls' championship game between Sidwell Friends and Lake Highland Prep. Coming up later on, we will have the boys' championship game at noon Eastern on ESPN2. The 1-seed Calvary Christian out of Florida taking on Auburn High School out of Washington. And this Auburn High School team, boy, came in here on Thursday and just dominated, shared the basketball. How about this, Brooke Weisbrod? 20 assists on 25 made baskets.
This is one of my favorite stats in the game. It tells you that there's not a lot of dribbling going on. There's unselfish play. I mean, really, count the dribbles in this highlight, right? It's probably less than 10. You've got guys all over the floor who can score, who get the best shot. And if you're averaging 17 to 20 assists a game, you're doing all right.
Fresh off their first state championship in school history. It's going to be a tall task, though. Going up against a pretty tall individual. Taylor Hendricks taking his talents to UCF in Orlando. Got it done with a double-double Thursday.
Man, Johnny Dawkins is getting himself a player, averaging a double-double. That length, the intensity, the athleticism. That's right, point at the camera. Nice. About to get a good one.
He's number 54 in the ESPN 100. Caden Hansen, coach's kid, 17 points on 5 made threes. Should be a very interesting game coming up noon Eastern on ESPN 2. We'll be back with more halftime. Second half, moments away.
Meet 3 moms who each like to bank their own way. Luckily, they've all got Chase. Smart bankers. Convenient tools. One bank with the power of both. Chase, make more of what's yours.
This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works. This stuff works down to the root, so weeds don't come back. This stuff works without hurting your back. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works.
You guys ever tried one of these bars made over at Right Twix?
Why? Our special cookie is cascaded with caramel and cloaked in chocolate.
Never wondered?
Try both. Pick a side. Twix.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pod's Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist until it clicks. Tide Pod's Child Guard packaging.
Baseball is back. The greatest game ever.
You got me feeling like
Red Sox, Yankees. Join us for a new season on Sunday Night Baseball.
Only you know what feels like your home, what stylish looks like, or what's most comfortable. That's why you shop customizable furniture at joybird.com, so you can do anything. And your family can do everything. Or nothing. Save 30% during our Refresh Your Space sale. Plus, get free design services at joybird.com.
It's the hottest seller's market in years. If you're thinking of selling your home, your first step is to find out how much it's worth today. But where do you start? Introducing HomeLight, the essential real estate platform for selling your home. HomeLight will give you a free home valuation and match you with top local real estate agents in your neighborhood who will provide you a complimentary market analysis. HomeLight uses the same tools banks and lenders use, and HomeLight is backed by the nation's best real estate experts. Find out how much your home's worth for free at homelight.com.
26th annual WNBA draft from New York City, Monday night on ESPN and the ESPN app. Got the Washington Mystics. They traded the #1 overall pick to the Atlanta Dream for the #3 pick and a second-round pick. So here's a look at the latest mock draft from ESPN.com. Brooke Weisbrod.
Plenty of talent out of Kentucky. Ryan Howard looking at going top to Atlanta. That'll be a great pick. Melissa Smith out of Baylor already talking about she's #1 according to her Twitter bio. But I said this yesterday, I'll say it today. I think the player to watch here is Shakira Austin. Where she ends up, DC's got their eyes on her, and then probably going to join her sister.
Sidwell Friends with a 5-point lead here at the half. Second half coming up as they try to cap off an undefeated season.
This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works. This stuff works in flower beds. This stuff works in tree rings. This stuff works in walkways, driveways, pathways. This stuff works down to the root so weeds don't come back. This stuff works for you, your neighbor, your neighbor's neighbor, her neighbor's neighbor. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This stuff works without hurting your back. This stuff works without hurting your pride. This stuff works early shifts, late nights, and holiday weekends. This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works.
Sure, McDonald's breakfast is good. But getting that McDonald's breakfast 2 minutes before it stops being served, that tastes even better.
There's a moment when we find our stride, and tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
Okay. One dad.
Just go into the house.
One mom. 3 kids. 1 pack of Ben's original jasmine rice. 1 pinch of chaos. We're all original recipes.
DQ is taking your taste buds for a ride with the new signature stack burger menu, featuring 5 mouth-wowing cheeseburgers, like the loaded A1 stack burger and the spicy flamethrower stack burger. Try the new DQ signature stack burger menu today. DQ, happy tastes good.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than this.
I'll take Barkley.
Yes! I
still got it. I told her she picked me first.
Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Everything is up for grabs. The question is, will you take it? Take control. Take flight. Take down a giant. Take back a dynasty. It's playoffs time. And greatness is for the taking.
The State Champions Invitational is presented by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. Sidwell Friends with a 23-18 lead. We are at the half. Moments ago, head coach Tamika Dudley of the Quakers.
Yeah. So you might get a turn and go at her. You know what I mean? And you don't have to, like, when you get it, you can like shot fake or take a dribble in, and then has like stuff like that. If you don't feel 100% knock that shot down, but take your time, be confident, let it fly. Everyone's behind you. We're gonna go rebound, all right? Yes.
We can actually run it open, because if she's sloughing off, the person guarding the person coming off the screen is gonna have to get through because Kendall's man sloughing off. So then we can just
on open. The back door won't be there.
No, the back door's not gonna be there, but the not the twist, but like just coming off. Yeah, the little handoff. The handoff's gonna
show
she's
not
hedging. Exactly.
Okay, we can run open with the handoff. Okay. But let's go out first. Let's first go out with Chen, and then.
Good coaching there from one of the players as well. Really cool. Matt Chick, Brooke Weisbrod. So far for Sidwell Friends, it's been a two-woman show. 23 points scored by two players.
Well, two players are going to be at high-level universities in a couple of years. So, you know, you've got that spoiled riches here if you're at Sidwell Friends. So Kiki Rice scoreless in the first half. That's all right. Jaden Dudley, Jaden Donovan picked them up, or Kendall Dudley, I should say, pick them up right where they need to be. You know, these two players have been experienced. They're in this game. They're undefeated for the season, so they understand there's going to be times where not everybody's going to score, but your stars are going to step up.
Top 5 sophomore Kendall Dudley, top 10 junior in Jaden Donovan. Your Geico first half stats, they have scored all 23 of the points so far. 10 of 21 shooting for those two players. The rest of the team, no points, 0 of 9.
But you heard
a
halftime adjustment. Say you got Kaya Miller in there talking about, hey, well, the back door's not there, but the handoff is. So we're going to see, you know, some adjustments. Certainly, you know, you take a look at how the rest of the team's shooting. Over. You've got a bagel on the floor, but Kiki Rice not concerned about that. She's doing other things. Got a couple boards, block, a steal. You know, she's going to contribute no matter what.
She is the number 2 player in the ESPNW rankings for Lake Highland Prep. Yesterday had 81 points yesterday in the win over Woodward Academy. They've got the inverse, 18 points here in this first half, but most importantly, just a 5-point deficit to a team that has won all 29 of their games this season. Only one of them was by fewer than 10 points.
So you wonder if this game gets close, you know, that could benefit Lake Highland Prep because they're kind of used to being in that situation versus Sidwell Friends. You know, they're used to being up 15, 20, or, you know, 30 plus by the time the fourth quarter rolls around.
Sarah Godbold nearly took out the official there with the pass. Lexi Blue kind of shaking her head on the receiving end of that one. And those are the things, wasted possessions, like free outs for a good baseball team.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to turnovers, free throws, and rebounds in a game like this. Lake Highland Prep, 6 first half turnovers, so not terrible. They also got 4 assists, but Sidwell Friends with just 2 turnovers, but still 2 assists. So they got to start moving the ball a little bit better. That'll help.
Oh, Kiki Rice, that was a good feed there from Dudley as well. You can tell, just want to get Kiki Rice going a little bit here in the second half. Number 2 player in the ESPNW. She is headed to UCLA. Alicia Carter. Little foul there on Dudley. 3-pointer to Poole. That one off the side of the backboard. Kiki Rice. Blue trying to defend. Rice couldn't get that one to go. Neither could Donovan. Rebound put back is there for Dudley.
3 all-stars all get a touch and a shot attempt on 1 possession. That tells you who Sidwell Friends is.
Carter, 3 on 2. The pool off the glass, gets that one to go. One of the best defensive players, but got it done on the offensive end yesterday. Much needed bucket there. We got a 5-point game. Here's Kiki. Still unable to get any bucket to fall. She's 0 of 6 from the floor. But even when the shots aren't falling, relentless on the glass.
Yeah, Kendall Dudley getting called for that foul there, going after the rebound. And this is what you got to deal with. You got fast break, you miss opportunities, but your best players at length, you know, all 6 foot, 6'2", athletic, can get up. You mentioned Jaden Donovan grabbed the rim in the pregame, just in the warm-up, so it gives you an idea of her athleticism.
Breaking the press here. 3 fouls on Kendall Dudley, leading scorer in this game so far. The pool looking inside, nice feed to Harris off the glass.
Much better ball movement here. Starting the second half, I like the way Lake Highland Prep is sharing the ball. The movement's good, and nobody's holding on to it.
Leah Harmon's going to pull up for 3, yes. Leah Harmon had 14 points yesterday and was able to connect from long range. And the starting sophomore doing it again. Tough shot there from Godbolt. And now they're off and running. Here's Kiki Rice. Will she get on the board? She does. Left-handedly and in transition.
So not the greatest decision for Lake Highland Prep. Sierra Godbolt was in a fast break, but she caught herself in the middle of the basket versus choosing a side. So she made the shot a little more difficult for herself. And in turn, that gave Sidwell Friends the opportunity to rebound and get out in transition.
Lexi Blue trying to put it through, but Donovan says no and throws it out of bounds. Geico with some free advertising there on the side.
But it stays intact today. And Kiki Rice, you see her just kind of lay her hand out, right? Like, hey, I'm about to take off. And that's some of the nonverbal communication that they have at their disposal. The transition bucket's good. And signed with UCLA, a couple of gold medals under her belt. And what a win for the Bruins. The highest ranked player to sign with them since 2007, their first National Player of the Year on the women's side.
Easy pass there from Carter. Kick out Harmon. Pump fake. Step back 3. That one off the front of the iron. Harris skies for the rebound. Through the trees. Look at a foul. And that will be on Emmy Marshall. And back to Kiki Rice. 2-time USA basketball gold medalist, DC Player of the Year for basketball and soccer. This is, people always think, oh, you know, all she does is basketball. All these players do is play basketball. That's not true. There's a lot of multi-sport athletes out there, and she's one of them.
I think that's important too, because you have so many skill sets you can learn from other sports. Soccer, obviously footwork, and teamwork, conditioning is great. I think it's important for players not to get just like that. That's soccer footwork right there, keeping it bounced.
Baseline. Look at that shot, no good. Harris pulls that one down, trying to rip it away from Rice. And a jump ball, that will go to Lake Highland Prep.
Well, she's frustrated with herself, not finishing that play. This is awesome.
Look at
watch
the pirouette.
this, right? I mean, just a little tap, 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 staying on the balls of her feet, and then going in between defenders for the pull-up shot. That's next level athleticism at work.
Naismith Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American. There's one field goal, though, today. So Rivera trying to hit that shot. She's back in the game. She's there in the corner. Harris draws the contact. Again, another foul on Marshall. And Harris will go to the line to try and cut into this 8-point lead. 4 minutes to go here in the third of the State Champions Invitational.
Meet a future mom, a first-time mom, and a seasoned pro. This mom's one step closer to their new minivan. Yeah, you'll get used to it. This mom's depositing money with tools on hand. Cha-ching. And this mom, well, she's setting an appointment here so her son can get set up there and start his own financial journey. That's because these moms all have Chase. Smart bankers, convenient tools. One bank with the power of both. Chase. Make more of what's yours.
The magic is calling you to stay at a Disney Resort hotel, where you're surrounded by the world's most magical celebration. You soar to adventures with extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day. Start planning today.
America, I got you.
We told Reggie Miller Wendy's will give away our amazing breakfast biscuits for $1 for every bucket he makes.
No luck.
Truth is, we were going to do it anyhow. Want a better biscuit for a buck? Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm a software engineer. But in my mind, I'm a professional boxer. That's why I only train with Beachbody super trainer Joel Freeman. Doing his 10-round workout on Beachbody puts you right there in the ring. You build speed, agility. I get ripped right at home. Jab and cross, and uppercut and hook. You know, it's fun.
Stay with it! Come on! Knock him out!
And if that's what it takes to stay in fighting shape, then I'm all in.
Try 10 rounds by Beachbody free for 14 days.
Here on the campus of Berkeley Prep. Ranked as the top private school in Tampa Bay, number 6 in the state of Florida. First of 2 games coming up today. This is the girls' championship, the boys' championship at noon Eastern over on ESPN2. Calvary Christian taking on Auburn High School out of Washington. And the Stars will certainly come out. Caden Hansen, coach's son, one of the best three-point shooters in school history. Taylor Hendricks headed to play for Coach Johnny Dawkins and UCF. He had a double-double in Thursday's win.
He's 6'10" and can do it all. He's got so much athleticism to bring, so it's going to be a good game. How about Auburn coming all the way from Washington, making it to the finals? That's exciting.
Coach Ryan Hansen there, checking it out, watching this as they get set to take on a very, very talented Calvary Christian. And Nyla Harris, very quiet here.
Look, it's a very lonely place, too, up there at that free throw line, no matter how many players surround you. Yeah, so the free throws and a couple missed layups here, Lake Highland Prep would easily have the lead. They got to start converting at the line.
Nyla Harris does. She's got 5 points, 14 rebounds. She had 14 rebounds yesterday.
Rebound monster. Louisville's going to love that.
Kiki Rice, number 2 player in the ESPNW rankings, just 1 of 9 from the floor today. Nyla Harris, rebound number 15, and now she's pushing the pace. 7-point deficit for Lake Highland Prep. State champs out of the state of Florida. Rivera can't get that one to go. Harris, another rebound. That's rebound number 16, but rejected by Jaden Donovan. Here comes Donovan, top 10 in the junior class, to Kiki Rice. Pull up Jay, there it is.
You knew she was going to find her flow at some point. Just been watching her body language, scoreless up until a few minutes ago, and it hasn't dropped any of that. She hasn't shown negative body language. She's still been getting her teammates involved and engaged. So to me, that's a sign of a next level player and elite leader. Great pass inside.
Harris gets her own rebound, padding the stats.
Yeah. Let me just get 2 more boards. It's all good.
17 rebounds. What a dangerous spot here for Lake Highland Prep as we wind down the third quarter. It's a 7-point lead. Kiki Rice kind of found her jump shot a little bit, but the defensive effort continues to be there for the Highlanders. Here's Alicia Carter. Rivera, oh, nearly popped and stopped for that 3.
She had me fooled.
He did. Lexi Blue, baseline drive, just trying to draw contact. Kiki Rice all the way up, and Rivera. Here's the foul. The Stars have come out. You got Nyla Harris, Louisville signee, and Kiki Rice, UCLA.
Yeah, Kiki's not forcing her shot, right? She's calling for the ball. I like that. Making the plays simple, the 1-2 dribble, pull-up jump shot. Such a lost art. And then Nyla Harris, tough catch. Going after the board 2 and 3 times. The pursuit. You know, she's a relentless kind of player, and you have to have that. We'll take a quick breather.
It's a lot of rebounds.
Yes, it is.
31 rebounds. I mean, I just try to sum it up, you know, the economy of words. 31 rebounds over a game and a half.
I don't know if it was, I believe it was Roy Williams who said, you know, how do you teach rebounding? How do you practice rebounding? He said, I do it in recruiting. So Louisville clearly found themselves a great rebounder in Nyla Harris.
Jeff Walls can check that box. Kiki Rice, 6 points, all coming in this third quarter. 9-point lead for the undefeated Sidwell Friends Quakers out of DC, 29-0 on the season. Tell Rivera's just got that itchy trigger finger ready to pull it from 3. Anywhere she gets it goes out of bounds. Quaker basketball.
But you're right, this is critical time. 1 minute 41 seconds left for Lake Highland Prep. They need to get on a 5-0 run. I feel at least get this game to within 5 or maybe 2 possessions and keep it close into the 4th quarter.
Donovan gets her own rebound. Look who skies in there for the rebound. That was Kaya Miller, who was very vocal in that halftime locker room, and she takes charge there.
Coach Kaya? You talking about Coach Kaya?
Coach Miller, yeah.
That was called on Lake Highland Prep over 3 to Camilla Poole for second team foul.
Coach loves the swagger from Kaya Miller. Great culture kid, makes the team better, instrumental in the energy on the floor with the toughness. High mid-major offers there for Kaya Miller, the junior shooting guard, now at the free throw line.
Also a player who can hit the 3 if needed. So many different versatile options. Your Sidwell Friends, Tamika Dudley, and she just got more talent rolling in. This is not the end of the Quaker season, likely back for competing another state championship next year.
Nice feed inside. Look at the rejection there, Kaden Donovan. Looked like Harris kind of dabbed her up a little bit and said, that was pretty good.
Look, I want to go dab her up. After a play like that, come on. Ooh, she's got some athleticism. I wish I had those hops.
Top 10 junior with the defense and the block there on one of the top seniors. Donovan had 3 blocks yesterday. It's a 3-headed monster here on this team. Donovan to Dudley to Rice.
The rebounding in the 3rd quarter has been a big difference. I feel like, you know, Sidwell Friends, they've been crashing 2 and 3 times. They have found the second chance opportunities where Lake Highland Prep has not. Spin it, babe. Come on.
Said, give me the clear out. I'm going to make something happen here, and she does. All 8 of her points coming in the 3rd quarter, and a related story, Sidwell Friends with their largest lead. Got to be a state champ to play in this event. The inaugural edition of the State Champions Invitational. Free ball, need it, got it. Alicia Carter ends this 3rd quarter. And a single-digit deficit as we go to the 4th. But Kiki Rice hit her stride.
6 points on 2 of 10 shooting, but better late than never. Kiki Rice, little spin move in her bag. Try to cut her off. She's not worried about it. Pull up Jake for number 1.
Better ingredients, better pizza means that every bite of this slice just keeps getting better. From the first bite to the dunk. And just when you're thinking this slice can't get any better, you get to that epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese.
You said that you would shave your eyebrow off for a hashtag Klondike. Go, go.
What would you do for a Klondike?
MLS is on ESPN and ABC. Inter Miami versus New England Revolution. Charlotte FC versus Atlanta United. Today, 3 p.m. on ESPN. Tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. on ABC.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Nuts.com. When my grandfather started this business, he relied on freshness, quality, variety, and service. We still deliver the freshest nuts, dried fruits, snacks, and sweets to families all around the country. Nuts.com. Enjoy free shipping on your first order.
Let's show the world what it means to be a fan. The world's largest collection of fan gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
Here's a scary situation. You turn your water on and nothing comes out. Then you look outside and you see water flooding your yard. When your water line breaks, it's likely not covered by your insurance or the city. The repair could cost thousands. I'm Tom Rusin, CEO at HomeServe. We do a repair every 49 seconds, and many are for water lines. With a plan from HomeServe, we'll handle the repair, and there's no worrying about a big bill.
Call 1-877-566-0729 or visit homeserve.com.
But I also have some pretty dope news for you, Kiki. Not only are you the state Gatorade Player of the Year, you're the Gatorade National.
I love the side eye from Kiki Rice looking at her friends with her mouth agape. Like, is this really happening? Yeah, she won everything. Gatorade Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American, Naismith National Player of the Year, her head coach, National Coach of the Year, Naismith. So, yeah, what a. Is there any room left on the mantle there for any of these awards?
Sure. You know, we got another trophy here on the line today. Add to the collection there. I like the way that she's come out here in the third quarter. Scoreless first half. I'm shocked to see she's got no assists yet.
Yeah,
That's really stands out to me.
Yeah.
But 5 rebounds, couple of points here in the third quarter, couple of steals.
She was 0 of 5 shooting in the first half. That third quarter, 3 of 6 getting it going with those 8 points. Steps there from Dudley. Lake Highland Prep. A record of 26-4 on the season, 3 consecutive state titles. Playing a little short-handed here this week. Coach honors club, dealt with some injuries, illness, but they have hung in there. They dominated yesterday against Woodward Academy and are hanging in there against the undefeated #1 team in the country. Nyla Harris fighting her way through. She's closing in on 20 rebounds, and they will maintain possession.
Good defense helps high from Kiki Rice to come in, get her hands on that ball. As soon as a post player brings it down below shoulder level, that's where guards, they love to feast, they love to get after it. Another tie up. Let's see what Highland can do with this possession. This is a big one for them.
Carter on the cut. Harris with 19 rebounds. Next one will be 20. That's very efficient and quick math. Here's Godbold. 7 minutes and change to go here in the fourth quarter. The flip to Harris. Willa DePool trying to get that rebound amongst the trees. Next bucket's a big one either way. Leah Harmon. Second chance opportunity. 3-ball rims out. How about a third chance?
That's just too tough.
Kaya Miller, the putback.
If it's not Jake Donovan or Kendall Dudley, you got Kaya Miller. Everybody keeping these plays alive for the Quakers.
Lake Highland Prep needs a bucket. Down 11.
They're almost passing too much.
Yeah.
A lot of passing, standing around after the pass. You see not a lot of movement from the players off the ball. Got to have that.
Carter just lost control on the dribble. Here's Harmon, pushes that up ahead to Donovan.
And he's going to need a timeout. Al Honor's going to need to discuss this. Yeah,
this
here
game
it
is getting away from the Highlanders. Yeah. Coach Dudley and her team getting it done. It's a 13-point lead.
Well, the run for Sidwell Friends is because they are a deep club. They're #1 in the country for a reason, but this is one of their all-stars. Jaden Donovan, fingers close to the rim on that one.
There's a moment when we find our stride, and tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
DQ is taking your taste buds for a ride with the new Signature Stack Burger menu, featuring 5 mouth-wowing cheeseburgers, like the loaded A1 Stack Burger and the spicy Flamethrower Stack Burger. Try the new DQ Signature Stack Burger menu today. DQ, happy tastes good.
This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works. This stuff works down to the root, so weeds don't come back. This stuff works without hurting your back. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This is Roundup Weed and Grass Killer with Sure Shot Wand. This stuff works.
Meet Brett from Apartment 2B. He's not letting an overdraft alert get him stressed. He knows he's covered with 0 overdraft fees when he overdraws his account by $50 or less. Overdraft Assist from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for McDonald's, that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pod's Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist until it clicks. Tide Pod's Child Guard Packaging.
The State Champions Invitational is presented by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. Beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida, site of the inaugural State Champions Invitational. Took Kiki Rice a little bit to get going. Scored all 8 points in that third quarter.
And was still disruptive in the first half, even though she was scoreless. With plays like this, defensively, getting after the boards, and then finally got on the board here to score in transition, directing the offense, keeping everybody confident at bay, and then the spin move for turnaround jump shots lets you know why she's a next level type of player. I mean, look at this family tree situation. You've got athletes all over the place. Tennis, soccer, hoops. Allen Houston, one of the best shooters in the NBA.
Domestic Policy Council.
Come on. Doing it all. A little politician work. Kiki can easily be a broadcaster. I mean, she can come sit with us anytime she wants. I know she wants to play. I think she's already got just a great presence about her.
You're already looking over your shoulder?
No. I'm looking next to me like, come on, join us.
Oh, Leah Harmon couldn't get that one to fall.
And the more voices, the better. That's what we said at the banquet the other night. Like, we need more ladies in broadcasting. Come through. Let's go.
Like, let me play my 15 years first, and then I'll join you at the
There's
table.
off seasons and games in the off season. Put a mic on.
What does Lake Highland Prep have to do to make this interesting?
Other than everything, they have to control the rebounds, not turn the ball over, and shoot it. There's too many times in possessions where they're passing and standing, and this could be running out of gas situation. Again, they only have 7 players to work with. Whereas Sidwell Friends, you're working with 7 to 10 at least. Everybody's getting minutes, but Lake Highland Prep, they're doing everything they can. It's just this is why Sidwell Friends is the best team in the country.
Number 1 in the Sports Center Next rankings. Lake Highland Prep ranked number 12 nationally. Just 10 points in this half for the Highlanders. It's scoreless the last 2.5 minutes. 1 for their last 8 field goals. 1 for their last 10 from 3. Hit 8 threes yesterday in their win. Shot 50% from the floor. Today just shooting 29% from the floor. That 3-ball rims in though for Carter. She gives a little fist pump. And a turnover. Carter nearly gets tied up. Gives it to Rivera. 10-point game, less than 5 minutes to go. Rivera pops for 3. She liked it when it left her hand. She slumped her shoulders on the way back down the floor. Here's Jaden Donovan.
That rotation looks on point.
Donovan draws the foul.
Donovan has takeover ability. They like that set where they give her the ball around the free throw line or free throw line extended at those elbows. Just everybody clears out. She can take you off the dribble.
3 fouls for Nyla Harris as Donovan puts in her 12th point. Notre Dame, NC State, Tennessee, UCLA, the list goes on for those that are pursuing Jaden Donovan, 5-star ESPNW rankings. And there's the 20th rebound for Nyla Harris. Rivera. Eventually these are going to fall.
If you're a shooter, you have to just have next shot mentality, and she knows how close she's come to hitting a couple of those. So if they can just get her open, clearly she doesn't need a whole lot of time to set up and shoot. Now the timeout called, and probably the right time for Tamika Dudley.
Lake Highland Prep has pulled to within 8th. And again, can't stress it enough. Sidwell Friends 29-0. Only 1 game that they've been a part of has been decided by fewer than 10 points. Action-packed April continues with an ABC Saturday NHL matinee, 3 Eastern. Ovechkin and the Caps taking on Sidney Crosby and the Penguins. Then later on tonight, UFC 273 featuring a pair of title fights. And finally, our first Sunday night baseball matchup of the season, the series finale between the Red Sox and the Yankees. A reminder, coming up at noon Eastern on ESPN2, we've got the boys matchup. It's Calvary Christian out of Florida taking on Auburn High School from Washington. It's on ESPN2. We've gone chalk in these tournaments. Again, 4 boys teams, 4 girls teams. You have to win state championship to be accepted into this tournament, a tournament that is certainly going to grow.
Yes.
Paragon doing a great job of putting on this tournament and increasing the platform, especially on the girls' side. And getting the #2 player in Kiki Rice to be involved with the #1 team. But another turnover here for Sidwell Friends, and now a huge possession here with 4 minutes and change for the Highlanders.
Yeah, you feel the tenseness in this game right now. No doubt Lake Highland understands the importance of this possession. Jake Donovan taking on the point guard.
Ball to Harris. Oh, couldn't get it to fall. Here's Donovan. They've got numbers. Miller. Oh, the step through and the foul. You mentioned it. You wondered how it would feel toward the end of a game when Sidwell Friends is typically in cruise control.
This really tests, you know, the chemistry of this team, how well they're coached and how well they can execute. Lake Highland Prep, they're a team that's not going to go away. They got a lot of hustle and fight. And the 7 that showed up to play, they're ready to ride it out.
Miller's free throw is good. It's back to a 9-point lead with 4 minutes to go for Al Honor and his Lake Highland Prep Highlanders. Number 12 in the Sports Center Next rankings. 2 top 12 teams going toe-to-toe in the inaugural State Champions Invitational. God bold, no. Harris can't corral the rebound. Possession arrow is going to go to the Quakers.
Wow, that's 2 possessions where Lake Highland had terrific looking shots and just got bothered at the last minute by the Quakers. Could be a 5-point game. They had just knocked both of those shots down. That would have changed significantly how this game felt, but they're gonna add up the pressure, dial it up, see what they can do.
Dudley's been a little quiet. She recognizes that and says, I'd like to make some noise. She's got 18.
More cowbell, please.
What's the prescription here for the Highlanders?
Well, I'd say less cowbell, but just more attacking. You got to get in there and try to score in the paint and just hit your shots. You've been getting good looks these last few possessions.
Need a shot, need it now.
But that's really smart to put Jaden Donovan on Sierra Godbolt.
Foul there on Rice.
Quakers Kiki Rice was second, team pick.
Rivera tried to hand that one off to Carter. A little miscommunication. Now Kiki Rice going the other way. Looked like she got fouled, but she will move into double-digit scoring with her 10 points.
How about the concentration? Taking a couple players with her. That contact is still, right? Keeps her eyes up on the rim.
Blue driving, and again it's Donovan from behind. Her 6th block of the day and her 9th block in 2 days.
She's got great vision on the defensive end, but offensively Kiki Rice in traffic through 2, taking contact with the tough finish. Yeah, Jaden Donovan, man, makes it look easy.
Move me up from number 10 in the rankings.
Right, like 10, what are you talking about? You better leave that 0 by the side, take me a 1.
I was thinking up to 9 or 8. You really just, let's stop the dance. We're going to 1. Offensive foul there on Sidwell Friends. Yeah.
I love me some meat.
Not first or last. 13-point lead for Sidwell Friends, trying to put the finishing touches on an undefeated season. Final go-round for both of these teams.
Yeah.
But a season that I'm sure felt like it would never end. Both of these programs. In fact, you go back for Lake Highland Prep. Their season ended February 27th. Now, Sidwell Friends has been off for a while. So you get back on the floor and ramp up the training. Talking to Coach Dudley, so they gave the girls off and got back into practice, but they said, you know, they're playing other sports. They're always training, so they're never off. Nyla Harris, always on.
There hasn't been a rebound she doesn't like in this game.
11-point game, still in shouting distance. Donovan nearly lost it on the way up. Foul on the way up.
You gotta appreciate, you know, how hard Lake Highland Prep has played, knowing you're short-staffed. Just played a tough game yesterday. Sidwell kind of coasting really after that first quarter. Not that they did coast, but that they were ahead so much. They were able to take a different mentality, but a great job by Al Honor and his crew to get to this place. But you're right, I mean, to end the season and then to have a month or two to try and come into this thing and stay sharp, that's where the real coaching takes place.
12-point margin here. Sidwell Friends has only played in one game this year, decided by fewer than 10 points. Alicia Carter, and again on the defensive end, it was Miller. It'll stay here. Man, this team is good defensively.
Yeah, you thought you were coming here for the offense. You didn't know. It's rejection time. Notices being handed out all over the place.
11 blocks for the Quakers today.
Yeah, yesterday they were forcing turnovers. Today they're blocking shots.
Yeah, they forced 32 turnovers yesterday. It's 14 for the Highlanders today, but shooting less than 30% from the floor. Now rebounded by 9 on the glass. Now rebounded by 14 in the paint. And that one goes off the fingertips. Should stay. It will not.
This is a tournament that it's hard to think about who's the most outstanding player. I mean, Sidwell got #1 player in the country, Kiki Rice. You've got 2 other stellar Division I nominees, and Jaden Donovan and Kendall Dudley, who've all had pretty good games. It's like, what do you do?
Would you like to pull the curtain back and say you're trying to come up with an MVP here? I mean, is that what you're...
It's not easy, I'll tell you that.
You got about 90 seconds to figure this thing out.
My job is to have an opinion, though, right? So I better figure it out.
I know you're trying to outsource it right now in the
yeah.
air. Maybe do a Twitter poll.
Yeah, right. Let's let Twitter take care of it. Because it's everybody. Everybody deserves MVP.
90 seconds to go. Looking for 30-0 on the season. Look at Kiki Rice. Oh, tried to step back 3. Really showed up the MVP. Harmon.
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah. Trying to tip the scales here for you. 22 rebounds here for Harris. Can you have an MVP from the losing team?
Yeah, Harris making a good argument herself, that's for sure.
Kiki, head up, looking up.
Give me alley-oop! Give me alley-oop!
From Donovan! Exclamation point! That was special.
Style points to end the game. Well, this does it for me. The MVP of this tournament is going to be Kiki Rice with this look. Great pass placement. Probably the most athletic player in this tournament. Yes, celebrate that, Kiki.
Jay Donovan says, I'm the one who scored it.
I know. So, I mean, hey, y'all can share it. Just cut it in half and share it.
Co-MVPs, I mean, are we allowed to do that?
Yeah.
We don't have 2 trophies. But we do have an undefeated season.
Yeah, well done, Leah Harmon. Yeah, Sidwell Friends. You get here by a team effort, no doubt, but I think the leader of this squad all season long has been Kiki Rice and what she's done. just a bright future ahead. Jaden Donovan coming back for another year. Kendall Dudley's got 2 more.
Sidwell Friends might be back here next season.
Yeah. Paragon has a vision of having 8 teams here. Just got to get some of the states and the legislation and you know, some of the old school rules on board, change that up. We're growing the game. Everybody get on board.
Timeout here for Sidwell Friends.
Timeout, Quakers.
Probably going to rotate out for substitutions.
And the boys getting ready to take the floor. That is a fun team to watch as well. Great team basketball for Auburn High School off their first state championship. They're in the state of Washington. Those championships usually won by Seattle Metro teams, not this year. And they're going to take on Calvary Christian and Kiki Rice. See if her day is done, but how about 30-0 for Sidwell Friends?
Not bad, not bad. And what a job everybody has done. Kiki Rice.
Look at this.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yep, celebrating.
And Coach Dudley saying, give it up for Kiki Rice. Her career is ending today.
Coach made the decision for me then.
I guess you're getting a standing O. You're the MVP.
Yeah, I'd say so. What a career she's had. And just going to continue at the next level. Can't wait to see her in a Bruins uniform.
Nyla Harris. Lane is good. But here on Masters Weekend, hello, Sidwell Friends.
You couldn't help yourself.
A tradition unlike any other. Sidwell Friends wins again. 30-0 on the season, and the tournament champs of the inaugural State Champions Invitational.
Well, no doubt they started a tradition here. You know, champions, not only the state level, but here in Tampa, they'll walk away with another beautiful, large trophy. And ending your season undefeated, incredible job by the squad or Helena City University. Sidwell Friends. They play like a university. Tamika Dudley.
They might be able to beat some college
You know what I'm saying? They can be competitive, that's for sure.
Future college stars on this team. Sidwell Friends hoisting the trophy.
Year 2022 State Champions Invitational National Champion.
And a great season for Lake Highland Prep. Making the trip out here, Al Honor showing his respect for a great team and a Highlanders team, again, that came in a little short-handed, but showed that they can hang with anybody in the nation. Just so much fight and so much talent for these Highlanders.
I mean, think about what they could do with the roster of 10, the roster of 12, going a little deeper, keeping the legs fresh. They did this with 7 players, almost walking away with a championship here. An 11-point win for Sidwell Friends. So defensively, Lake Highland did a great job. Not enough free throws, not enough layups. There was a couple rebounds short. They'd have been right in this at the end.
Lake Highland Prep season ends at 26-5. Sidwell Friends finishes their season at 30-0. And Kiki Rice, the #2 player in the ESPNW rankings, joining us now. How would you describe just this event and this moment to end your season like this?
This event has been great. You know, it's just an amazing way to cap off such an incredible season. I mean, you know, we started off this season obviously with high aspirations, but I don't think any of us could have thought that, you know, we would have achieved this. You know, gone undefeated, won our state championship, league championship, and now this national championship. So it really is, you know, an amazing way to cap off such an incredible year.
What I loved about watching you play today, you go scoreless in the first half, body language doesn't change. What was your mentality knowing that, and then coming in the second half being like, all right, I got to step it up?
Yeah, I mean, I knew this was my last game in a Sidwell uniform, so I wanted to end it strong. And I didn't necessarily have to be scoring, but I just wanted to find a way to come out with a win and affect the game in whatever way I could.
10 points, 7 rebounds, couple of steals. Watching some of your highlights here, and one of the great highlights we saw was when you weren't playing at the end, that final team huddle. Your coach acknowledges you. You get a standing ovation from the fans. What did that moment mean to you?
It was amazing. I mean, there's just been so much incredible support throughout the Sidwell community this entire year. So to see so many people come down with us to Florida to finish off this year, and my parents are here, family, friends, all the just great support that we have. It's just amazing to see everyone.
Your last play was an alley-oop to Jade Donovan. You're going to remember that one for a long time.
For sure.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Really good stuff. 30-0, National Player of the Year, undefeated season. Good luck in college. Been a pleasure watching you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Kiki Rice, #2 player in the ESPNW rankings. That's a wrap on a great career and a great season. Sidwell Friends finishes the undefeated campaign 30-0. Bringing home some more hardware to DC. The boys will crown a champ as well. Top of the hour over on ESPN2. Congratulations to the Quakers, your champs in Tampa.
Welcome to the 2022 College Football Playoff Recap Show for the 2021 season. I'm Reese Davis. For the first time in playoff history since 2015 and the 14th season, a non-Power 5 team, the Cincinnati Bearcats, earned their way into the field by winning the American Athletic Conference to finish a perfect 13-0. Their reward? A date with an Alabama squad that handed previously